Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Dan. And today, I'm going to be reviewing a low budget, obscured, old film from the past. It's going to be another martial arts film, obviously, because I like reviewing these films, of course. Once again, it's on my to-do list. Yes sir. This one is titled Return of the Deadly Blade. Yes sir. Of course, it's going to be the review for the American version, the American edited version. Because, as I say multiple times before, getting the complete versions of these films all pain in the ass. So, for the time being, I'll just make do what I can. I mean, there has been a few occasions where I haven't stumbled upon the unedited versions, but of course I would just review those whenever I have the chance, obviously. So anyway, like always, I do have top of the plot, so let's just dive right in, shall we? So anyway, after her father is killed off by the deadly blade, yeah, there's this moon goddess, so to speak, that sends out to some sort of, thing to the top fighters in Regine, so to speak, to try and lure out the deadly blade individual. So it's kind of like a revenge kind of a thing again going on here. So anyway, as I was saying, yeah, there was this force, so to speak, as an attempt to force him out of what he was doing, the murderer, and just take him out once and for all, as an attempt to, kill his own son or what have you. But of course, as you might guess, things don't exactly go as planned. So, of course, there's some interesting stuff that do occur in this movie, obviously. And that's the thing. Of course, things do not go according to plan because the movie is trying to make it seem interesting in its own way, I suppose. And it's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Trying to make the story itself seem interesting. So yeah, there was these famous martial arts masters, that do engage in here, obviously. And his presence caused many fighters to basically get worried. Secrets long buried become to resurface, so to speak. These masters must be stopped at all costs, of course. But the thing is that is he really who he says to be, obviously? Is he really? So anyway, he does head out in this one, folks, as things become more crazier, of course. And that's the thing in the movie. I can honestly say that it does get rather crazy on its own, of course. And yeah, that's the thing. Yes sir. That's the thing. Things have to get rather bizarre in this kung fu flick because that's how it is. Yeah, I do like the setup for this one movie, of course. I know it's something that's old. I don't want to spoil anything because I know I'm being vague in certain areas, but that's the thing. That's the thing. I know that there's some stuff I'm going to leave out because I don't want to spoil too much, really. But I can honestly say I did like this one. I didn't think it was all that bad, really. I didn't think it was all that bad. Even though the English dubbing needs some work, I can tell you that right now, it does need some work. So I don't know if this film was presented in its entirety. They're usually not, honestly. Sometimes they might have the movie in its entirely, but with just English dubbing. They've done that before with some other foreign films where they just have the entire film unedited, but they just, dumped it over. They've done that before. But I'm not sure if they've done that with this one, really, but whatever. If there's anything that's holding this movie back to be enjoyed entirely, it would be the dubbing. I mean, the dubbing was not that good, really. The dubbing, yeah. But if you don't let that get to you, it's an enjoyable film, I suppose. because the story itself is pretty good, and I did like the fight sequences. The fight sequences are, are well choreographed. There's a lot of them, and I do mean there's a lot of those going on here, folks. Yes, sirree. Gotta have my cup of Joe. Yes, sir. Gotta have my cup of Joe. So, I would say pick this one up. Pick this one up. If you can get the unedited version, go ahead and get it. If you can, that is. So, I can say that I did enjoy myself watching this. I would recommend getting the. If you can get the American version and you can't find the other copy, oh well, I suppose. But if you can get your hands on the uncut version, be sure to hold that to dear life, because finding these movies uncut is a bitch. So yeah, I enjoyed it. Aside from the wretched dubbing, that is. So it wasn't too bad overall. It's enjoyable. There's lots of fighting, of course. Lots of fighting, of course. What's it in mind, really? It didn't really interrupt the progress of the story, and I did like the fact that there was various areas in which the character fought in, which I do appreciate. I guess they were trying to make the fight scenes seem interesting in their own way, I suppose, which is fine, obviously. So yeah, not that bad of a movie. No, sorry, not that bad of a movie. No, sorry. And I can say that I enjoyed it. I honestly thoroughly enjoyed it. I did like what they were trying to do here, of course. So anyway, I'm giving it an overall rating of 2. Yeah, it gets a 7.2 out of 10. It gets a 7.2 out of 10. So yeah, see ya.